What time do you get up?
I get up about 7, and is that on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can go ahead and put on your shoes.
I'm in Manhattan now, so I go to my studio, which is in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. And I like to get there as fast as I can because I haven't had any caffeine yet. And so the thought of having a nice hot cup of tea really gets me going. And I'm also eager to finish the paintings that I've started. So I take the subway.
Say it's really snowy or rainy out. Do you ever think, oh, I'll just stay in and not do this?
No, I don't. I was asked to be a finalist in a competition to do murals for this subway stop, which is being renovated. And so I have 5 murals in this stop, and this is one of them. So what I was hoping was that people on their way to work would look up and see someone flying through the air, a superhero, and feel kind of uplifted and full of energy and magic for the day. Queens of the night. This is just one queen out at night in a garden, and I didn't want it to relate at all to subway culture, to the neighborhood. I wanted it to be kind of an otherworldly image that transported you away from all this, especially flowers.
Do you ever see people looking at it when you go through the subways?
Sometimes people look at it.
She did this.
Very nice. I love blue, and it's so much family of blue. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She did this. Did you know she did this?
No.
Should we go? Is this to Brooklyn?
Yeah. I have a very short commute from Manhattan to my Brooklyn studio. It's like a ferry boat that just brings me back and forth under the river. It's really nice.
How long have you had this studio in Williamsburg?
I got the studio in the 80s, which was pretty unusual. Brooklyn was not what it is now. It wasn't full of artists or young people. It was kind of an unusual step to not have a studio in Manhattan, and we were warned that no one would come out, no one would take the subway out to Brooklyn to see our work. But I knew that it wasn't that far from Manhattan. It was only a subway stop away. But those were really good years because we formed a community out here and got to know each other and went to each other's studios.
So how do you feel when you enter this space every morning?
When I enter here, I turn my head over here, which is the paintings I've just been working on, And some of them look so bad, I just think, oh no, I'm going to have to work really hard. But I'll show you a painting that's going to go to Art Basel. Sometimes I lose paintings here, which seems to be the case. And sometimes I think, someone came in here and stole my painting, because now I can't find the painting I want to show you. What does that one look like? That's it. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to talk about a recent painting. I only make paintings a size that I can handle myself, so I don't have to hire an assistant to, you recognize this, Arthur?
Yeah, that's the house I grew up in.
So this is our farmhouse in Maine, and that's pretty straightforward, but this bottom part is a figure that could be swimming, floating, or for some reason under the house. And I think it takes it into a realm, as I said, otherworldly or dreamlike. Because every day I have breakfast and lunch here.
So this is how you make your tea in a microwave?
Yes.
So how long will you be here?
I usually leave about 5 or 6. And I get right to work when I get here in the morning. And then by the time I want lunch, 1 or 2 in the afternoon, I'm kind of tired and less inspired. I have less courage to change things. So I go to my computer and answer my emails, which all come flooding in. And sometimes as the day goes on, I just can't deal with it. I honestly feel, oh, what the heck? I don't care about any of this. And I start flicking through my Instagram, which is very relaxing to me anyway. All these brushes are sitting here ready. And I find that it gets me going. And if I have to mix colors and find my brushes, then I don't dive in. One thing that I don't like is washing my brushes. I'm tired at the end of the day and I don't want to clean up. So the way I solved that was to never wash my brushes. I just take them and stick them in these pails of water. It doesn't seem to really matter. And I can clean up in, say, 5 minutes. And I figure whatever keeps me in the studio working is a helpful habit. So the brushes get so full of paint that sometimes they're unusable, like this one that I never washed. But I couldn't throw it away, it's just too beautiful. So now it's an ornament. Is that on?
I can shut it off. Yeah.
No,
I just keep rolling.
You don't have to shut it off. Why? Do you?
No, I think I've said enough.
All I want to do is get a shot of you painting.
Okay, so I'll change my clothes.
Oh, so you come in, that's part of your routine is you change?
Yeah.
Okay.